Hello and welcome back to Mark's House and Garden UK. I've got a box in my hand, so you can probably guess by now that I'm going to do an unboxing and a product review. It's a beautiful November day and I get offered lots of products to talk about, and usually I turn them down, but I was particularly excited about this product. I can think of a whole host of uses for this particular product, which is why I accepted it and decided to talk about it. It's going to be great for me because I like wildlife. I can also imagine this will be wonderful for families who want to get children involved and engaged with wildlife. Also, I've got some friends who live in sheltered accommodation who spend a lot of time looking out of the window. I think this would be particularly interesting for them too. Now, would you believe that only a week ago the whole of the front of the cottage was covered in snow? I'll drop in a picture. We're just at the back end of a storm which was named Storm Bert, and we've still got quite a lot of wind. So rather than do this review outside and suffer the wind noise, I'm going to take the box inside in the kitchen when it's nice and cozy and warm, and we'll see what's inside here. I'm very excited. I hope you are too. Let's go inside. Now, I think this has come all the way from China, but it landed on my doorstep only 2 days after I requested it, which is pretty fast. So they must be holding stocks of this in the UK. I will be putting a link and a description of this product in the description box below this video. Have you guessed what it is yet? There's a bit of a clue on the wall behind me. I will put you out of your misery in a moment, but let me get my coat off and bring the camera in a bit closer. Right, so let's get this box opened and see what's inside. I imagine this will be a box within a box. I've got a little craft knife here just to cut through the tape. I don't want to do any damage to the product or the packaging inside. And it's always wonderful when I get sent things like this, especially when they're particularly appropriate for my particular YouTube channel, which is all about the house and garden. And if you follow my channel, you'll know that I've done a lot of work on wildlife and my wildlife pond and my wildlife garden. So this product, I think, fits in really well. It's a bird feeder. It's an automatic bird feeder, but it's more than just a bird feeder because it has a built-in camera. And that camera sends images to your phone, and it also identifies birds, so it will send a notification if a bird lands on there. Not only that, it will identify the bird from a range of about 1,000 different birds. Isn't that an amazing thought? Now, I don't know how this is going to work. I imagine it's got to be near Wi-Fi. I don't know, but we'll see, because the next thing I'm going to do is open the Reli Birdie Smart Feeder Green Tuff, and we'll see what's inside. Now, I do like this packaging. It's very good quality packaging, this. It speaks of quality, and I can imagine this would be quite a nice, good quality gift for people. Let me just see what it says on the box here. Reading upside down, but it says including camera and some technical details, contact details, power details. Really quite nice packaging, that. So let's very gently slice through that tape and get inside the inner box. The carrying handle there. Some instructions. Now that is something I do like. A quick start guide. I'm a man, I don't like lots of instructions. Quick start guides are good for me. There's something in an envelope here. What is this? Frequently asked questions, a guide to bird feeding, and some bird cards. Now, these are not native to the UK, so it remains to be seen whether it will recognise UK birds, but I have noticed that on the box there's a blue tit and there's a house sparrow. That's just the start. Now I've noticed that there is a drilling template sticker here, so this will be for attaching it to a hard surface. Useful. And so now it's just a question of seeing if we can extricate these other packages from inside the box. It's very neatly packaged, I have to say. I like the way all these boxes tessellate inside the main box. It does tell you there on the edge of each box what's inside each box. So out they come. And here we have the main event, which is the bird feeder itself. So let's see now, what have we here? It's very solid, it's very heavy, it's very chunky, it's obviously very well made and very well put together. It's made of this material which is supposed to resemble wood, and it does, it looks like pine to me, but it's recycled plastic and it's called green tuff. That's a very solid piece of kit. Now I can see at first glance that there is a perspex shield here and two holes, so I'm imagining that you drop food in those holes and it fills up back here, and then the birds can access the food from underneath the perspex. There's also a hole on the back. I wonder if it's also a wood bird box. We will see. I don't know just yet, but I will tell you in the fullness of time. Something here behind a piece of tape. Let's remove that tape. I've not read any instructions yet. I probably should do. But let's remove that tape and see if this comes out. I think that's part of it, so I'll keep that. And here, by the looks of it, is the camera unit. This is the piece of kit, I think, which takes the pictures, sends them to your phone, and notifies you. That looks like it could be an aerial or a transmitter. I don't know. I've not read the instructions. Wow, that does look lovely, that. It's very good quality. It feels beautiful, actually. Right. I think the next thing for me to do is read the instructions and come back to you with some more information. Hello again. Right, let me just hook this on here and tell you that I'm going to upgrade my opinion of this from good to excellent, and I'm about to tell you why. I've read all the instructions, I've put it together, I've downloaded the app, and I've got it working, and it was really, really easy. But much more than that, the design and the build quality of this thing, it is precision engineering. It feels solid, it feels robust, it's very well put together. There isn't a crack where any water could get in. It's got these little grills here underneath in the bottom of the seed chamber, which allow it to drain so the seed isn't sitting there getting wet. Wonderful. All I have to do now is install that solar panel, which I'll probably put on that neighbouring trunk there, and I'll hide this wire somewhat discreetly, and then I'll feed it. I know it works because when I was in the kitchen playing with it, it kept sending images of things moving in the kitchen, so I know that anyone walking past here or birds landing here will be caught on camera. So I'm going to feed it, and I'm going to go inside and wait for notifications. Now, in this video, my objective was to do an unboxing and an installation, so I've done that. But I'm sure, like me, you want to see some birds. So I will do a series of other videos which include the birds which come to feast here over the winter. Perfect timing, really. And I will link those videos down below in the description box as they arise. So if I identify a sparrow, I'll do a video on the sparrow. I'll drop it in the description box. And so you get the picture. This is going to be fun. I can't wait to show this to my nephew and niece. I'll be able to watch birds landing on this remotely. So when I go and visit them at their house in Cheshire, I'll be able to show them birds landing on this table. That's how it works. and it really was simple to put together. Now the price point on this, it's not cheap, I mentioned that earlier, but I do think it's really good value. It's got a very high quality, almost like one of those doorbell cameras in there. The technology is great. It's very solid, it's very well put together, and it's very robust. So I think the price point, which I think is about £200, which sounds a lot, is about right for this product. Now you might argue that you would never spend that much money on a bird table, but it's not just a bird table. It's a bird table with a camera that sends you videos of birds eating, and it also gives you added security. Wonderful. Right, hope you've enjoyed that. I'm excited. Don't forget to check in for more videos of the birds that actually come and use this. And I live in Cheshire, so we do get quite a variety of different birds. And I'll see you soon for some more Reli bird table adventures. Bye for now.